Bienvenido, bienvenido. Welcome. Come on in. Take a seat. Pull up. So if you're at the squatty potty, welcome to the Organic Fanatic Show. Let's talk about last night. That W. We got that dub against the Minnesota Timberwolves, 120-107. That was an excellent win, comeback win for us. Right now we are 5-5. So we are a 500 team now, and we're only 10 games into the season. And within those 10 games, we already had people talking about fire Thibs, trade Randall, all this craziness. 10 games in. Come on, bandwagon people. Let's just stay on the bus. Let's stay on the bandwagon. All right. So we're 500 right now. All right. So we're doing good. Now our next game is against Brooklyn Nets. I would anticipate a win. It's a big win because we don't like Brooklyn. We love the city. We hate the team. They're cornballs. So it's time for us to win that, take that W. I think we'll win by 5. It's going to be a very tough win. If we can somehow shut down KD, at least keep him under 25 points, I think we get that W. I think our bench is going to carry us, the bench Mob Deep, coined by my brother, Raw Hebrew. So I think we're going to get that W. That's going to be a big win for us. We're at 500 now. I think this road game, we got Brooklyn next, and then after that we got Detroit. So it's a good chance that we could be 3-0 on this trip. So that's what I'm rooting for. Big win by us yesterday. Huge game by none other than Julius Randle. Some Knicks nations that wanted him traded. I thought he'd be a good piece. Look at the first couple of videos that we put out there for our show. Talking about Randle, I think this will be an all-star, all-NBA caliber type year for him. As long as we keep Brunson keeps the flow of the offense, he is taking accountability for those games that we lost. That he was more offensive than moving the offense. So he was offensive in his game instead of working on the team and movement. He had, I believe, 7 assists yesterday, 8 assists. So he's doing a lot better. Him, R.J. Barrett, and Obi did a great job on when the other team was making a run, on slowing that down, hitting big shots. RJ with the 3 when they were making their run after the timeout that Thibs called. So it was a great play from there. Also, they were making a run. Jalen Brunson took it to the hole pause and made that layup. So it's looking really good. I think we're starting to come across. And then everyone that was calling for Thibodeau to be fired since last year, the complaint was he's not making in-game rotations. He's not making substitutions when we're down or we're losing. He's not taking Fournier out. He's made all those this year. 10 games in, he ain't wait to 25 in the season. You got to give props when props are due. People who weren't on the Randall wagon, want them traded and all that, whoever it is, you got to give the man props. He came through this year. He's still coming through. It's still an early season. We all have areas of opportunity to learn. Still early. I still think it's going to be like a 44-win season. I'm hopeful for more, but we're going to be learning. We're still adjusting. We still haven't found a good, solid rotation. As you can see, Thibs is tinkering. He's trying. He's making moves. He's moved Evan to the bench. Shout out to Evan Fournier. Not complaining, not making a fuss, not making a stink about it. You're not hearing about it in the media. He's staying humble, low key, and he's making plays. He got Jericho Sims yesterday on his first start. Shout out Jericho Sims for having his first start. And family, so that's his hometown in Minnesota. If most people didn't know, he had his family out there, his brother, sisters, stuff like that. So he had his family out there. Shout out Jericho Sims. Played a great game. First block in there. Stay on your feet. We know you could jump out the gym. Just keep your feet. Your size will keep them at bay. All right, so pause. So great game. IQ. Great game by Emmanuel Quickly. So not only has he been stepping up in other ways besides scoring, he's rebounding, he's assisting, he's going on the fast breaks, and his defense was impeccable yesterday. If you look at his switch, he was great team help defense. Great team defense and helping on the other players. So you can see the small adjustments. It's going to take time, but those were the things that we were lacking in the games that we were losing. Where's the help defense? Who's switching over? So they're doing a lot more talking now. So you can see the micro adjustments that they've been making on consider the loss. We had 26 assists yesterday. Don't quote me on that, but I know it was north of 25. I believe it was 26 assists, and that's huge. If we have 25 assists, and north of that, it's usually a W for us because we're doing good. That was good ball movement. Coming to this next game, I just hope Randall doesn't get too happy with the three. If he sees it doesn't goes in against Brooklyn, take it to the hole and to the paint. Let me say that. Take it to the paint. So it's looking good. I like what we're doing here. I like the substitutions. Even Thibodeau at the end, I thought he was going to keep the vets in all the way to the end of the game. It was hurting him, but he pulled them out at 1 minute and change, and he got the subs in so that way nobody gets hurt. So I gotta give Tibbs his props. He's making his adjustments. Tibbs is not tibbing this year, so he's making the right adjustments, the right substitutions. He started Cam. I think this was Cam's second or third game starting. Give the props, man. Everybody wanted Cam to start and see how he looks with RJ. He's done that. He's given RJ. He's given Cam minutes. Cam's making adjustments. He's left Cam in there when Cam's made some errors or mistakes. He's given him the Tibbs look like I should yank you out the game, but he's left him in there. He's let him make mistakes so he can learn while it's so early in the season because he's going to play a key role for us later. Quentin Grimes, just take your time and heal. So when you do come in, we're going to be even more. It's going to be even more crazy. So it's looking good. I like what we got going. Tell me what you think. Put comments. Like and subscribe. The Organic Fanatics Show on Instagram. The Organic Fanatics, also right here on YouTube. We're getting better. We're going live on Fridays and Sundays. We're going to try to make that more consistent. We have lives just like you guys, but nonetheless, we definitely want to put out good content for you guys. If you guys got opinions, comments, put them down. We'll reply to all your comments. And thank you guys for tuning in, spending time of your day with us. Shout out, salute. Knicks Nation, stand up.